Hey guys, HH11 here, and we're not talking about Pokemon cards, we're talking about Robocraft. I just opened a silver crate from a match, a battle arena, and I got a freaking boy. Look at that. Look at them fire. Like, boy, look at that nice fire. It's the Laser Leviathan. I might be butchering that name. I probably am. And I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. I suck at names. I also got a wing, a mech leg, and that thing. And then all the parts above are locked. Yeah, like the head, see it says buy premium. Boy, look at that! Boy, look! I don't even need to buy premium to get it. Well, now I have a Laser Leviathan. That's all the video was. I think you just saw me, but I don't care. Oh yeah, also, I made a flying car. You might think, oh, it doesn't fly. Look at the thrusters at the bottom. It can fly. And I perfectly balanced it. And if it, if you're... Look, I want to tell you something. So I put this on the workshop. It's named Car, just because... I don't know. I was just wanting you to call it Car. But you might think, well, what if it leans over, it tips? You have the thrusters at the front. What they would do is, let's say you're pointing downward. You hit it, and maybe you wait like 15 seconds. I'll show you with an actual car. You'll go like that. Then you start leaning back. Or sorry, you're leaning forward. You hit the back thrusters. It'll do it almost instantly. And then you'll need to get back on the front thrusters to even yourself out again. Now let's say you're tipping to the side. What you'd do is you'd turn the front to that side and then hit the back. So then you'd go, so look. So you're leaning to the side, you'd go that way, and then you'd hit the front thruster. And then you'd be back. Now let's say you've fallen over upside down and you need to get back up. You cannot do this. You can use a flip button. But I also put two thrusters at the bottom that can pull you up just a little bit. They won't be able to flip you, though. Or flip you back over. I guess I could show you, but I don't want this video to be too long. So, if you're wondering what those are actually for, they're for when you're driving regularly and you have to get more grip on the wheels, or more traction as they call it. You would put down the thrusters and it would obviously give you more traction. It's like a spoiler. So yeah, and regularly. Because this car has helium in it, obviously. So, when you're driving, you turn and you just be like, whee! You put the thrusters on, woo, now you turn. At least you turn better, in my opinion. They're not necessary, but they're better. Also, this car, because it can fly higher than hover blades, well, you can avoid any Tesla bot that has hover blades. Because this thing only uses thrusters. Now let me just go to my bot. It uses hover blades, and those can only go a certain height. So once you get to the top of that height, you can't go any higher. And you know what that means? Yeah, you're pretty much stuck at that height. Let's say versus a, one of those jumping mech bots. Or, as an example, this bot. And it keeps jumping up in the air. Well, too bad. You can't get up to how high it jumps. You're just stuck there. Trying and trying and trying again. So yeah. This bot is perfect for avoiding that. Also, by the looks of it, it looks like a regular car. Like, oh, this thing is just a regular car. Why is, maybe the CPU is just from those guns. They think that, right? Well, it can fly. So pretty much they'll be shooting at the ground, and then suddenly, they'd look at someone else, and you can just fly upward. Or, what I did, is I flew all the way up to the ceiling, and once you get to the ceiling, you can't go any higher. So then you're perfectly balanced. You could just use the turn on your car to turn left and right. It does. If they fix that, though, and it doesn't do that. It doesn't perfectly balance your car anymore. So you're still going to have problems. Yeah. But anyway, that's all I have for this. Also, in my workshop, I guess I'll just show you what I have. Show my bots. I've made a couple. I mean, I have the car, toy car. This is I think it's a glitch I found out. So, what I have is I have this. It's sort of a wheel. And, it's very low friction when they made it. They obviously didn't think of, well, how much friction to give it. They gave it way too little. And now, because that's the only thing touching the ground, when it hits the ground, that's the only thing that it's, working on. I mean, that's the only thing it's hitting. So what happens? It goes super fast. Then there's my World War II plane, or my plane just in general. It has this new thing. I forgot to paint it fully. I'll upgrade the fully painted version when you tell them, if you like this video. If I get one like, I will. No, I'll upload it anyway. And I got my wall climber. You know those invisible walls on this map? On any map, actually? Well, first you can climb up them, as long as there's a small hill or mountain. Then, and it's on every map, so don't worry. Then, once you get on the wall, you can use these thrusters to switch walls. Yes. So, here's your car. It's driving on the wall. Oh no, I reached the end of the wall. Just kidding. What it does is, when you're, this far from getting to the wall, hit the thrusters, and it'll send you to the other wall, and then immediately hit shift again. So, space, shift, then just keep driving. Yeah. And then, from the wall you can obviously shoot. But there's no ceiling, so you can't get on the ceiling. But yeah. Then there's the first edition of it that I would definitely not recommend getting. This one can do everything. This version can... So this version is pretty much a cheap version. They can only go on the walls. It cannot switch walls. And that's the same thing. I uploaded twice accidentally. And then here's the Shredder 1.0. And, well, here's the car again. That's all my creations I have on the workshop. And that covers the car that I really wanted to show you. And the Legendary I got. So long. See ya.